రామ కథామృత వర్షి, యోగ విద్యా వారధి, సమన్వయాచార్య, రామాయణ ప్రవచన విరాట్, బెబోలిం ట్రస్ట్ వ్యవస్థాపక అధ్యక్షులు, బెంగళూరు వాల్మీకి ఆశ్రమ నిర్మాత శ్రీమాన్ డాక్టర్ రంగన్ రామకృష్ణన్ స్వామి వారిని వేదికను అలంకరించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాం.
వీరు గత 45 సంవత్సరాలుగా కేవలం అంటే వారికి ఊహ తెలిసినప్పటి నుంచి అనుకోండి, అంటే దాదాపు 50 సంవత్సరాలు అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది, కేవలం రామాయణం కోసమే తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేశారు. భారతదేశంలోనే కాకుండా ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా తిరుగుతూ వాల్మీకి రామాయణం యొక్క వైభవాన్ని ప్రకటిస్తున్నారు. అలాంటి వ్యక్తి ఈ సభలో పాల్గొనడం మన అందరి అదృష్టం.
ఇప్పుడు రంగన్ స్వామి వారిని తమ అనుగ్రహ భాషణం ఇవ్వాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాం.
నమోస్తు రామాయ సలక్ష్మణాయ దేవ్యై చ తస్యై జనకాత్మజాయై నమోస్తు రుద్రేంద్రయమానిలేభ్యః నమోస్తు చంద్రార్కమరుద్గణేభ్యః. Respected dignitaries, my dear students of Ramayana, Namaskara to all. I planned to talk some other topic yesterday, but after hearing few lectures here, I thought, especially after hearing Sri Somayajulu Garu, his talk regarding the scientific aspects of Valmiki Ramayana, I just wish to add a few things in this. And also, after listening to Shri Mailavarapu Srinivas Rao Garu, who dealt with the first 2 chapters of Ayodhya Kanda, the great virtues of Sri Ramachandra, the Vox Populi, which represented Sri Rama's virtues. I wish to talk about Ramarajya also, few concepts of Ramarajya also. Let me start with the scientific aspects of Srimad Ramayana. Sri Somayaji Garu was talking about the numbers found in Valmiki Ramayana, the count of Vanara Sena. It goes beyond crores, billions and trillions. In that I want to add one more thing. Unless there is a concept of zero, you can't have this much of number at all in a culture, in a culture. Therefore, zero somehow is indicated in Valmiki's Ramayana. This is the first point. In fact, zero is a discovery of India, but we understand that zero to be as old as Valmiki Ramayana. Without zero, this much amount of counts cannot come. Of course, zero has its philosophy in Rigveda. That is a different thing. If I take that, it will run for next half an hour. So let me withdraw from that. Next thing, when he was talking about Pushpaka Vimana, those who are highly skeptical may not believe it. Okay, let them not believe. But one thing is brilliant. Rama says, I must go to Ayodhya. It will take a long time. But Vibhishana says, don't worry, we have Pushpaka Vimana which will take you to Ayodhya just in few hours. Anhatvam prapayishyami. Therefore, it is clear from Valmiki's Ramayana that aerial voyage shortens the journey. So that cannot be denied. Third one I want to add, Sri Somayajulu was talking about a wonderful thing. Thousands of boats, in fact he used the word ship regarding Guha's various huge boats in the village named Shingiberapura. Even now that village is existing in the same name for your information after a long time. Now its name is Singberpur, and they are showing the places there. This is the place where Rama lied under the tree. This is the place Rama hugged Guha. All these places they show, and there is a Rama temple, that's Singberpur. Yesterday she was talking about Ayodhya issue, right? What is her name? She was telling, the advocate, she was telling about a very important archaeologist named B.B. Lal. This B.B. Lal excavated Shingiberapura also and discovered a huge fort-like structure. He is not an ordinary person. A government appointed archaeologist team's chief, B.B. Lal, discovered a huge fort-like structure in Shingiberapura where thousands of huge boats can be installed. So that I wish to add. Now coming to the point, few more discoveries found in Valmiki's Ramayana. When Valmiki describes the rainy season, Sri Ramachandra is describing, in fact, Valmiki narrates, Sri Ramachandra describes rainy season. There Rama brings this fact, scientific fact, in a poetic way. Navamasa dhrutam garbham bhaskarasya gabastibhi pitva rasam samudranam dyauh prasute rasayanam. Generally, space is taken to be the father and the earth is taken to be the mother. But Rama is describing here earth as father and space as mother. The mother space is getting the sap from the father earth, and she, the mother space, is carrying that essence, that rasa, as garbha for 9 months. See, 9 months garbha. Biologically only 9 months, not 10 months. Navamasa dhritam garbham. That also he records in a right way. For 9 months, the space mother is carrying the garbha. She becomes pregnant, and when rainy season comes, the space mother is yielding. Space mother is giving birth to that, and she takes it from the ocean of the earth. She is again giving birth. This is what we read as rain cycle in the science book, in the school textbooks. Rama is describing this in Kishkindha Kanda. In Sundarakanda, another scientific discovery, while Valmiki is describing the moon, he says, Maha Graha Graha Vinashta Pankaha. Moon is getting light from sun. This scientific fact is recorded in Sundarakanda. Vinashta Pankaha. Panka here is darkness. Vinashta Pankaha. Vinashta Pankaha, moon is eliminating its own darkness by getting light. Graha means getting, grasping the light from Mahagraha. Mahagraha is sun. So Mahagraha Graha Vinashta Pankaha. This is another scientific insight from Valmiki. Next scientific insight, while Bharata is resubmitting the kingdom to Sri Ramachandra in the last chapter of Yuddhakanda, he says, Yavat avartate chakram yavati cha vasundhara tavattvamiha sarvasya swamitvam anuvartaya. Till the wheel of earth will be rotating. May Shri Ramachandra rule, may Shri Ramarajya be there. This is the shloka. This has two scientific facts. Yavat avartate chakram. Earth is taken to be a wheel here. Okay. So it is almost spherical in shape. So the wheel is considered here. Earth is a chakram. Yavat avartate chakram. Not only it is a chakram, it is also, its avartana is also told here. It rotates. Earth is rotating. Yavat avartate chakram. So this is again another scientific fact found in Ramayana. Then in several places Valmiki records the waves of the ocean. They are from the wind. This is also a scientific observation. For example, Vatahatam Apampatim. All these things we see in Srimad Ramayana. One more thing. In 40 to 50 years from our time, what is going to happen? We may not know, but physicists thoroughly know. Due to the influence of genetic engineering, we all are going to become hybrid. Okay. Up to our times, dogs have become hybrid. Cows, we don't have pure cows. Only rare Deshi cows are available. Many cows are corrupted and the cows have become hybrid. Several pet animals have become hybrid. And to fruits, fruits, plants, they all have. That is why we see everywhere sudden cancer. Everybody should be ready for all these things. Sudden diseases, sudden death, all these things we see because we are going against nature, and this will grow up to that level that human hybrid is going to come. Now, since it is a human rights violation, the human rights institutions have stopped it, but they can't stop for a long period. Therefore, this human hybrid is going to come, which is very dangerous. Against the nature we are working. Probably half of the body will be natural, next half will be robot. If you want, I am not joking, I am not exaggerating. If you go through the genetic engineering, you can understand what I am telling. One can have 4 hands. Even now there is a person in USA who has 4 hands. Okay, we can produce green rat. It is already produced. This is genetic engineering. This is going to happen throughout the world, which is very dangerous. When you go to Lanka of Ramayana, which is very rich, which is very advanced, fantastic. Even Ayodhya is rich and advanced. But regarding Ravana's Lanka, you can see everywhere this kind of genetic engineering. It may not be exactly the genetic engineering which is going to come in future, but the same thing. When Hanuman goes to Ashokavana is extremely beautiful. But what happens? Half silver, half plant, Kritrimansche, artificial plants, artificial trees and hybrid plants. All these things you can see in Ashokavana. Probably for that reason only Hanuman might have destroyed Ashokavana. Certainly. Yeah. And throughout Lanka, and a human hybrid, if you see Rakshasis, some Rakshasis have elephant face or pig face, dog face, donkey face, or leg is upon the head. All these things are possible for your information through genetic engineering. This is stopped now. It may happen in future. That's the thing. So Valmiki, by describing all these things in Lanka, and by making Ramachandra the hero to be against Ravana, who is encouraging all these things, perhaps he cautions. We learn a lesson from Valmiki. Long back Valmiki has presented this. So from this we need to learn a lesson that this is against Ramarajya. This hybrid thing. Hybrid is growing like anything, and this is against Ramarajya and Ramayana, we should be very cautious regarding this. Probably in future, when this genetic engineering is growing like anything, when the whole world is going to suffer by these hybrid elements, Ramayana may show light. Okay, because Ramayana is a war between the human dharma and this hybrid dharma, hybrid adharma. Okay, this is what we see in Yuddhakanda. This is one thing I want to add. So I hope I have done with the scientific aspects of Ramayana. Now let me come to another thing. I was telling about Ramarajya, right? Regarding Ramarajya, few words. Valmiki gives a sutra regarding Ramarajya, then he expands in several shlokas. Sutra goes in this way: Ramaha Rajyam Akarayat. Akarayat is a very important word here. What's the meaning of Ramaha Rajyam Akarayat? Rama ruled the kingdom. This is what we may think. For Rama ruled the kingdom, the Sanskrit expression can be Ramo Rajyam Chakara. It can be a lit prayoga or it can be a lang prayoga. But here, it is a lang prayoga here, but Valmiki, I feel deliberately adds a niche. Not Chakara, not Akarot. He adds a niche and shows Akarayat. Ramo Rajyam Akarayat. It's not just Rama governed the kingdom. Rama, it has to be translated as Rama gets the kingdom to be governed. What does it mean? Rama gets the kingdom governed. This is the meaning. I just compare this with I think he is a philosopher. Is Thoreau. You may know this name, Thoreau. Thoreau wrote a very big essay, Civil Disobedience, which inspired Mahatma Gandhi. Therefore, Gandhi took the same name, Civil Disobedience. Okay. In that essay, he says that government is the best government which governs the least. It's a wonderful statement. Can we compare that statement? And also, this long back, in Valmiki Ramayana, this statement comes in a very different way. With a niche prayoga, Valmiki uses Ramo Rajyam Akarayat. Valmiki talks here about decentralization. Okay. Rama is not an autocrat. Rama is not a dictator. Rama mingles with the people as Shri Mailavarapu Srinivas Rao Garu said, Vesaneshu Manushyanam Brisham Bhavati Dukkitaha Utsaveshu Cha Sarveshu Piteva Paridushyati Putreshu Agnishu Dareshu Preshya Sishya Ganeshu Cha Nikhilena Anupurvya Cha Pita Putrani Vaurasam. He mingles with the people like anything and he is very friendly. In that way, he is not just governing, he gets the kingdom to be, or he gets the society to be governed. It's a very interesting thing regarding Ramarajya. Based on this sutra, let us see some shlokas here. Can we chant, lead and follow? Is that okay? When I started? Okay. Sorry? Nitya Pushpa Nitya Palaha Taravaskanda Vistrutaha Kale Varshi Chaparjanyaha Sukhasparshascha Marutaha. These are all Ramarajya shlokas. Trees are grown in Ramarajya. What kind of trees? They are filled with blossoms and fruits. Nitya Pushpaha, Nitya Palaha. And the shoots, the branches are very long. Skanda Vistrutaha. And what is the effect of growing tree? Again, this is a scientific discovery. Kale Varshi cha Parjanyaha. People had seasonal rain. When we grow trees, seasonal rain will come. Okay, this is the first benefit. Second benefit, people got healthy air. Sukasparsascha marutaha. These are the two benefits of growing trees. Okay, Rama is highly concerned with the ecology. There are few places where Valmiki records some ecological insights. Say, when Kabanda requests Rama to burn him, hope that all of you know Kabanda incident. Kabanda requests Rama to burn his body so that he can come out of his curse. Rama says to Lakshmana, let us collect the woods. What kind of woods? Kale bhagnani kunjaraihi, which are already cut by elephants. So Rama is not interested to cut the trees. He takes the woods only already cut by elephants. Not only regarding trees. Rama says to Sita, when we live in the forest, we will have fruits which have already fallen from trees. Palaihi vrikshavapaditaihi. This is what he says. Generally, here he is not talking about we shall pluck the fruits and eat. He takes the trees and also the woods in such a very careful way. So this is the ecological sense of Sri Ramachandra. So trees are grown in Ramarajya. Then Sarvam Muditame Vasit. Sarvo Dharma Paro Bhavat. Ramamevānupashyantaha nabhyahimsan parasparam. Sarvam muditameva asit. Everybody was happy in the world. How can everybody be happy in the world? Because everybody was dharmic in the world. Sarvo dharma paro bhavat. How everybody can be dharmic in the world? Ramameva anupashyantaha. They all reflected Ramachandra. Anupashyantaha. They all saw Ramachandra. Again and again saw Ramachandra and reflected Ramachandra. Internalized Sri Rama. Ramameva anupashyantaha. They did not hurt each other. Na abhyahimsan parasparam. Na pariyadevan vidhavaha. Nacha vyala kritam bhayam na vyadhijam bhayam vapi Rame rajyam prasasati. Actually, this is the first shloka of Ramarajya. In this shloka, the first shloka, Ramarajya description starts with this statement, Na pariyadevan vidhavaha. Widows were not suffering in Ramarajya. Na pariyadevan vidhavaha. Nacha vyalakritam bayam. There was no threat from the beasts, wild animals, because on those days forests were abundant. Sometimes animals can enter into the cities and towns. They may enter, but there was no threat. Like our Valmiki Ashrama. And we see this. Nacha vyalakritam bhayam. Na vyadijam bhayam vapi. There was no threat from any calamity or disease. This is how Ramarajya was running. Next shloka. Rame shasati nandrutaha. This is how Valmiki says. Asan prajaha dharmarataha. Rame shasati nandrutaha. Sarve lakshana sampannaha. Sarve dharma parayanaha. People perform dharma with the great interest. Their morale is not spoiled. Dharma rataha. With a very great wish they perform dharma. And na anritaha. Na anritaha, I interpret in this way, they were corruptionless. Rama is 100% corruptionless. Only to set that role model, he gave up the whole kingdom in his prime age and went to the forest, because lie is the basis of corruption. If we start to lie, the corruption will enter anyhow. Therefore, the one who is governing, that king, the ruler, should not be corrupted. When the king is not corrupted, people also will follow him. They also will remain corruptionless. Yad vrittas santi rajanaha tad vrittas santi prajaha. The greatest merit of a king has to be the truth. Therefore, Rama says, Satyameva Ishwaraha loke. Satyam padmasrita sada. Satyamulani sarvani satyat nasti parampadam. We all worship Rama as God, but Rama says, truth is my God. Satyameva Ishwaraha loke. Satyam padmasrita sada. Mahalakshmi always adores the truth. Satyam Padma. And all punya karyas become fruitful only through Satyam. Satyamulani sarvani. There is nothing greater than truth. Satyan nasti parampadam. These are the words of Rama. So that great Rama, he wants to remain corruptionless, 100% truthful, so that after that we can establish the kingdom. After that, let me become the king. First, the base of Rama Rajya is truth, for which he went to the forest for 14 years. Here, therefore, the people also remain truthful, following Rama. Rame shasati na anritaha sarve lakshana sampanna. They all always think of Rama, contemplate Sri Ramachandra, which is told here, very famous shloka. Ramo Ramo Rama iti Prajanam bhavan kathaha Rama bhutam jagadabhut Rame rajyam prashasati. Everywhere people always think on Rama, reflect Rama, talk about Rama, so that the virtues of Rama are imbibed and they all lived happily in Sri Ramarajya. Regarding the family system, Valmiki says, families of Ramayana, families in Ramarajya are very, very big, very huge. Every family may have some 60 to 70 members. Then there will be competition, there will be jealousy, there will be greed. No. People lived without a list of complex. They are complex-free people helping each other. How it's possible? Because in every family, every woman gives birth to Rama-like child, Lakshmana-like child, Bharata-like child. Everybody becomes Kausalya, Sumitra and Kaikeyi. Raghavena yatha mata Sumitra Lakshmanena cha Bharatena cha Kaikeyi Jivaputraha tatha striyaha. So these are the wonderful shlokas of Ramarajya. Let us aspire this kind of Ramarajya in the world. So many things the speakers before me spoke, and regarding the scientific aspects of Ramayana. One more thing I want to add. Management is also a science. Just I think, I feel, this institution, Ramayana Research Center, I request Shri Nageshwar Rao Garu, in due course of time, can add a new element here. What is that? Management Studies in Ramayana, a course MBA based on Valmiki Ramayana can be started, and of course potentials are available. We have here Shri Ram Chakradhar and also Srimati Deepti ji and Shri Jamhavi ji and so on and so forth. All together is a yajna in which we all work together, and so that a MBA course can be started, HR course can be started based on Valmiki Ramayana. Miles to go before we sleep. Dhanyavadaha.
తమ అద్భుత అనుభవ వచనాలతో మనకు మార్గనిర్దేశకం చేసిన స్వామివారిని సత్కరించవలసిందిగా మన నారాయణం సభ్యులు వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దల్ని కోరుతున్నాము.